First Ass Whisperer of 2012. Woo! And what better way to start than have a jam-packed episode? Alright, let's begin. First shout-out goes to Theater for Nothing, and all I want to say is I like your question, which you guys will figure out later. Next shout-out goes to Mary Humphrey, and I just want to say thank you for the popcorn chicken that you gave me at our drama rehearsal Monday? Tuesday, was it? Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. They were even better than McBites. And also I want to thank you because you've watched every single one of these and you're awesome. Shout out is for Roxy Lauren, and I just wanted to say that on Friday, again, during our drama rehearsal, when Dallin had to sing to you Put On a Happy Face, you looked so cute. I just wanted to run up on stage and give you a big hug. My last shout out goes to Eliza Fryer, and all I want to know is, you never told me who won the bet. Because I remember distinctively, you had to give Mary, or Mary had to give you 100 pennies. You couldn't give each other $1. It had to be 100 pennies. First two questions comes from Maddie D8, and he asks, what's your favorite genre of music, and what's your favorite artist or band? My favorite genre would have to be techno, and my favorite artist or band is 3 Days Grace. Next question comes from Joanna Putnam, and she asks, can you show me your Boston Red Sox blanket? Sure. Alright, Joe, this is one side, and this is the other. Now my next three questions comes from Becca Q, and she asks, if you have any buried treasure, where would you bury it? What do you dip your chicken nugget in? And if somebody wrote a book about your life, what would it be titled? Now, for the hidden treasure, I don't think I'd bury it. I think I'd leave a bunch of clues, misguiding the seeker, I guess you'd call it, and then keep the buried treasure, like, under my bed. I don't know. My chicken nugget is always dipped in honey mustard. I don't like the sweet and sour, the barbecue, or even ketchup. I hate ketchup. Ugh. And the title of my, I think it's bibliography, or, yeah. Title of the book is Mr. Positive, even though ... And each chapter would be titled Mr. Positive, even though, and then something depressing or something horrible that happened. So, Mr. Positive, even though best friend died of cancer. Mr. Positive, even though pet died on first day of school. Mr. Positive, even though parent died. Because basically, if you guys know me, if any of you know me personally, you'll know that a lot of not bad, but depressing stuff, like I pointed out, has happened in my life, and I'm still happy and perky and fun to be around, and I've had people tell me that I actually cheer them up, or I bring smiles to their faces, and they enjoy my company. So I guess I'm doing something right. Right? My next two questions comes from Darkness Knight 51, and he asks, if you could host any Egyptian god, which would it be? And are you going to college? And if so, what are you planning on majoring in? Well, the Egyptian god that I choose is, going back to my previous episode, it'd still be Athena, because she's the goddess of wisdom and the goddess of warfare? Or war? Something along the terms of war. So if I had the smarts like she would, I would be like the next Einstein, and being goddess of war or warfare or whatever it is, I could become the president and then make peace with Russia or Germany or Austria or any of the Midwest people, and then I could establish world peace with everybody, and it'd just be happy fun times all around. Now, you asked if I'm going to college and what I'm majoring in. Well, I am going to go to college, and what I'm majoring in is education, so I can become an English teacher. Probably for 3rd to 5th graders, because that seems to be like, not the rambunctious, energetic, little 4 or 5-year-olds, but not so high school-y, have the brains to talk back to you with all the smack and the drama going on. 3rd to 5th grade seems like the perfect years. Alright, remember that shout out I gave for Theater for Nothing? Well, here's his question. And he asks, if a tree falls in the middle of the forest, does the hipster still buy its album? And my answer is simple. Nope. Well, that's it for Ask Whisper number 9. You guys know what to do down below if you enjoyed it. Now, here's the proposition I have for you guys. Or request, not proposition. For Ask Whisper number 10, I wanted to answer 10 questions, or 2 questions from each person. Okay? So, since it's our first double digits, I thought 2 questions per person, or even more. But if you guys can, I want a minimum of 2 questions from each of you. Why not? I mean, it's all fun, and I love your random questions, like Theater for Nothings, and Joe's, who asked me to show movie, The Blanket. But yeah, below I just want you guys to do what you always do, and to leave 2 questions. Alright? Okay? We're cool? Alright. See you guys next time.